guys, welcome to Timeout with Brennan and Darryl. Unfortunately, Brennan cannot be here as number one, it's like 10:30 at night, and number two, social distancing is keeping us apart. We're sorry for that. But alas, we've decided to release solo videos until we have the opportunity to get together again. Speaking of social distancing, the one thing I have not distanced myself from is food. I'm sure you guys have heard about the Quarantine 15. Well, I sure as hell know about it. I feel like being at home with two kids, all I think about is eating food. I'm bored, I eat. I'm annoyed, I eat. I'm hungry, well, obviously I'm going to eat. But speaking of great food, I'm not one to make huge meals and like excellent meals or anything like that. But what I do remember growing up, and I'm hoping that you guys kind of share the same experiences, is having somebody in your life that did make special meals for you that you'll never forget. Growing up, my grandma was awesome at baking and cooking and feeding my brother and I. I mean, she was not satisfied unless there was zero leftovers, hence the size that we are. Now, the one thing that my grandma made that I will never forget was her sugar pie. There was something about it, I just died for it. Now, this is not a story I like to share with everybody because it makes some people feel a little uncomfortable in the sense that they feel left out. But growing up, my grandma always made sugar pies for Christmas, for Easter, Thanksgiving, anytime we got together. Now, here's the tricky part. She made two sugar pies, one for the whole family and one for her special boy, me, her first grandson. Not everybody likes hearing about that. But let me tell you, growing up, it definitely made me feel special. And I don't think any sugar pie has ever replicated what she's been able to do. God rest her soul. My second person whose food I will say is unbeatable is my mom's lasagna. Now, she asks me all the time when we're having family get-togethers, what do you want to eat? What do your kids want to eat? What does your wife want to eat? And I say the same thing every time, lasagna. And according to her, it's hours and hours of work, so it never happens. But it happened once during quarantine. I guess she was bored or tired of being alone, whatever. But she made a lasagna and dropped it off for us, social distance, of course. And it's the best. I've never had a lasagna bean topped. And last, and this isn't really special, it's my barbecue skills. Now, I started off just watching my dad and watching other people barbecue, and I was like, oh, that looks fun. Like, and when I became the man of the house, I was like, I'm gonna try some barbecuing, and I was awful. I burnt everything. Didn't know how to work the barbecue properly, but over time, over experience, that was one of my favorite pastimes, is learning how to cook on a barbecue, finding your hot spot, finding how to cook perfect steak. I'm not saying I'm great by any means, but goddamn, I love my food. So if you guys have anybody in your life that you could think about that shares a special meal with you or has a food item that they make that you'll never forget, please share with me so I can share it with everybody else. If you like it, love it. If you want to subscribe, click on the buttons. Thanks, guys.